what's up? This is 2 for 1. Today I'm gonna have 2 topics because I'm trying to go fast, but my video's too long. 2 topics. First, why conservatives so weak? Second, why haven't these so-called white countries woken up? Because most of where the immigration is happening is in white countries, European countries. You say, well, how come they haven't woken up? I don't think they will. First of all, let's get into conservative. Why are they so weak? I wouldn't say that conservatives are weak. I would say they're just lazy. They're either lazy or because most conservatives, like the hard conservatives, are pretty religious. So for them to fight back, it would have to almost be the end of the world. It would have to be like Armageddon or something for them to fight back. So a couple Antifa people messing with them, that's not enough. They have to really, for them to fight, the Antifa would have to start showing up with guns. And with their militia, that's when they're gonna fight. They're not gonna fight right now because it ain't that bad. Because the funny thing is, 8 years ago when Obama was president, the police wasn't really militarized yet, and the police were supposedly going after conservatives. It was kind of funny how it kind of switched. 8 years ago when Obama was president, the police and the military was going after conservatives, and they were telling the police to target conservatives. And now all of a sudden Trump is president, now they're going after liberals now, or Democrats now. It's kind of weird how that kind of switched. That's how I know it's like they don't really care. They're just trying to make money off of something. And it's like if they got to make money off of race or religion, they don't really care. It's gonna sell something, you know. So, and I sell hats, and the big thing now is, well, you got Trump, you got anybody on the side of Trump, you know, all that memorabilia and hats and apparel. And then you got the people who are communists, which is like the dumbest thing. How you gonna be a communist but you're buying a hat? Capitalism built that hat. Capitalism made that hat exist. So how in the world are you I don't know. You can do what you want. Anyway, so you say why conservatives so weak? I would say their communities are so good that they don't really have to do anything. You know, Trump attracted the working class. You know, and so most of the people who are supporting Trump are not even conservative. That's how, see, when you see these conservatives fighting back, these are not conservatives. A lot of YouTubers that are fighting back and being all provocative and stuff, these are not conservatives. These are guys, the liberal independents. And the reason why they jumped the liberal ship or the Democratic ship is because these people are really boring. These liberals now are really boring. They're not funny no more. Liberals and Democrats used to be funny, but they're playing this identity stuff and focus on race and sex, and they're just being really serious and really sensitive. So, but most times people have to pick a side. So if you want to be on that SJW side where you want to pick apart every little thing that happens in the world, then yeah, you're gonna do that. But if you want to be like, you know what, I'm not liking this side no more, I'm getting up out of here. So people like John Trout and Keep It Out and Ethan and stuff, they're like, I don't know, man, these people, I don't know if I want to hang out with these people no more. These people are pretty sensitive. I didn't know they was like this. But so they're jumping ship and they're trying to and you think, but man, people that why would he do all that? He got dropped from Disney. I think he wanted to get dropped from Disney. And he did it on purpose. Because he knew if he get dropped from Disney, he can do whatever he want. And the funny, the ironic thing is Disney used to be pretty racist. So I don't know how. But like I said, most people are pretty racist. Mexican, because what do you say? How many immigrants do you see in Mexico? You see none. They don't even. Why do you think Mexico has a wall? Because they don't even allow immigrants in their country. You can't just walk into Mexico. You need a a visa, or no, passport. Yeah, you can't just walk into Mexico, you need a passport. So immigrant means you move to a country, you're going to live there permanently. So, yeah, they don't. The reason why Mexicans have a wall is because they don't want Guatemalans going in there. The reason why Israel has a wall, because they don't want Pakistanis going in there. The reason why Pakistan has a wall, because they don't want Jews to go in there. The reason why Iran has a border is because they don't want Iraqis to go in there. So it's like most countries don't even like immigrants. So we have to approve of the immigration, but they don't. We have to bring in immigrants, but they don't. So why conservatives so weak? It's because they don't really need the fight yet. It's not that bad yet. For like I said, it would have to be the end of the world for them to fight. Their communities are pretty good. They're pretty civil. There's low crime. Their kids go to private schools. Their kids are pretty smart. You know, their wives are educated. They're taken care of. They're okay with being stay-at-home moms. Which I don't even see the problem with stay-at-home mom. I think it's great. Anyway, so their families are pretty intact. So they don't really have to care too much about what's going on. Usually they show up at a protest. It gets crazy. They leave. They just say, okay, this ain't worth it. Let me go back to my family's gonna play frisbee or something. So they don't really care too much. You know, the liberals have to show up with AK-47 for them to fight. So yeah, I would say they're kind of lazy. I would say that they wait for it to get really bad, and that's why they ain't really doing anything. So they're waiting. They're good at waiting. So they'll wait. Okay. Let's go into European countries. Why don't they stand up? I don't know if they will. I think it's done. I think that you have a half of the population that will fight back, but they won't get approval from, let's say, the other half.